Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is the story number one. The story's title is Life in Campus. The morning sky over Surabaya was bright and blue, as if welcoming something big. On campus ground, the sound of footsteps echoed a rhythm with the excitement of students heading toward the main hall. Today was not just another lecture, it was the official opening of our community service program that we call KKN, Kuliah Kerja Nyata. A major milestone in every Indonesian student journey. I, Rizal, stood still for a moment in front of Auditorium Universitas 17 Agustus 1945 Surabaya, trying to take it all in, wearing my red alma mater jacket that had accompanied me since my first semester. I took a deep breath. The fabric had started to foot in the places, showing sign of age, but to me, these were marks of memory, of struggle, of laughter, of friendship. As always, I was not alone. On my right wall, Abdullah, on my left, Edgar. The three of us have been inspired by since the beginning of our university life. Abdullah, with his tall frame and calm demeanor, was the quiet strength in our trio. His skin was slightly lighter, and sometimes a hint of Arabic accent still slipped through his nearly fluent Indonesian. Edgar, on the other hand, was full energy and never falling to lighten the mood with jokes random of Kim references. Jal, Edgar said while walking, if they make us farm during KKN, you're going first with the hoe. As long as you're not the one hoeing the field, Chief Theodoros Hart, I replied with a smirk. Abdullah chuckled. As long as we work sincerely, the result will be a blessing, inshallah. I often ask myself how I ended up with friends like them. We're all so different. Different culture, background, personalities. But somehow, since that first semester, I feel like we were meant to meet. I remember the first day orientation week like it was yesterday. That hall was packed with noise and new fish. Everyone wore the same red jacket, but many looked lost, awkward. I chose to sit near the back, not wanting too much attention. Then a guy with a Middle Eastern fetus sat next to me. He wore a small white cap and carried a stainless steel water bottle. I'm Abdullah, he said with a gentle smile. We started talking. He told me he was from the Arabian Peninsula. He had studied literature. His soft-spoken and keen demeanor made me feel a kiss. A few minutes later, someone rushed in a beautiful painting. His jacket looked like he'd thrown in a rain. Almost late, he said with grin. I'm Edgar. And just like that, our trio was born. Edgar became the heart of group family, funny, loud, and always live or the party. Abdullah was the soul, deep spiritual and wise. I guess that made we bridge between them, the one who helped balance with bad words. Campus life was not always easy. We fish country, challenge, difficult assignment, street lecture, and there never any struggle with administration system. But everything felt like there with them by my side. I remember this one time when I had group project in a modern literature course. We were asked to analyze a novel from a post-colonial perspective. We decided to work on Edgar boarding house, but instead focusing right away, we ended up having a discussion about Arab classical literature and the meaning freedom in different cultures. In many Arabic works, freedom is portrayed as spiritual journey, but not just political. Abdul explained over a cup of warm tea. In Kim's, Edgar added, freedom is when you roam the map with time limits. We logged, but we keep working at GEM. We finally finished the paper, not just because of pressure, but because our difference full creativity. There was a time when I almost gave up during my fourth semester, burned out, overwhelmed with assignment, and unsure of what I was doing with my life. I sat alone in the campus canteen, staring blankly at my laptop. Abdullah sat beside me, saying nothing at first. Then he looked at me and said, it's okay to rest, just don't quit. Good values your effort, its intention. A few minutes later, Edgar showed me up with 2 boxes fried rice and a glass of iced tea. Bro, if you're hungry, even postural theory won't make me sense at first. Then we When I realized I was not alone, and I was not alone to give up with no friend like them. Back to prison, we finally took our seats together in the middle rows on the auditorium. The KKN opening ceremony had begun. The welcome was warmly followed by a supervising professor's speech. Around us, other students looked just excited. Some looked selfish, others whispered prediction about which village we'd send to. I looked up in the screen, a big stage approached KKN serving the committee, learning from real life. In that moment, I feel like we were closing major chapter and opening new one. I felt excited, nervous, emotional, everything all on once. On ill attached mixed feelings, I was thankful that I was still here with them.